that water feels great. Ha ha! Woo-hoo-hoo! Yeah! Just like bath water, baby. Ha! Man, I tell you what, after the week I had, I need something to wake me up from that. It really was as if I went through hell and then back to heaven. Holy cow. I needed to wake myself up to see if it was real, and I'm awakened. Yes, that was real. So, I'll just be straight with y'all. Yesterday was probably like the best day of this whole year. And considering the day before, yeah, I'll buy that. Okay. I suppose I should start with my low, my high, my act of kindness. Well, I can definitely tell you that, yeah, I would say I'm a little bit sad from Saturday, but much less so. Because let me tell you what, I knew yesterday was going to be a whole lot better. Just by comparison alone, yesterday was going to be a lot better. I got to dry off, hold on. Actually, you know what? Give me a second. Let me sit you down right here. There we go. I knew yesterday was going to be a lot better by comparison. I knew that. But if you were to tell me what wound up happening, what was going to happen, I wouldn't have believed you. Because straight up, this might have been one of like the best days ever. So quite literally my high is everything that happened yesterday. As well as my act of kindness was my involvement with the things I did yesterday. And trust me, I did several of them. I'm back to wearing a cape. You know, I feel so silly and spontaneous right spontaneous right now. I'm like, you know what? Forget it. I'm putting on the cape. I don't care. Actually, no, I won't do that. I'll wear it like, there we go. Just like this. Still hanging down for me, still doing all that. We're cool. So let's see what happened yesterday. Well, for starters, my family on my father's side that live out in Ohio, they actually came to visit. They always visit once a year. And it was great. We got to reconnect, went on a boat ride, and out of the blue, a friend of mine messaged me saying, I know it's last minute, but we're celebrating my son's birthday, and I know you're up here at the lake. Do you want to come down? And listen, I know I've made it no secret before, but I never get invited to parties, so obviously I had to say yes. And I mean, when I left to my friend's kid's party, there really wasn't anything going on. I mean, we were just about done eating the hors d'oeuvres. Pretty much all we were doing was sitting around, talking. If anyone wanted to go for a ride on the boat, they did that. I went for a boat ride earlier, so I didn't really need to go again. And it was serendipitous. It was. Just straight serendipity is the best way to describe everything that happened. So I went all the way to my friend's cottage, which is actually really close to Penn Yan, and, celebrated, their kid's birthday. And it was a lot of fun. I got to see a lot of really nice people, very nice people. Holy cow. My friend's family, they're awesome. I mean, I kind of gathered that, but, I didn't even need reassurance. They're just nice people. Seriously. if by chance you're watching, to my friend, if you're watching this, thank you. I had a very lovely time. Thank you very much. And, I was invited, as a guest. I did want to bring something, so I brought one of my jars of pickles, specifically one of the ones I made back in May, as well as a bottle of champagne. And it was so funny. I get to that party, and my friend is like, "You are now my new favorite party guest ever." I've never been anyone's favorite before. I'm so happy. Yes. Seriously, holla at your boy. I know how to party. I'll bring food, dude. Seriously. I know how to party. And it was a very nice party. There was like a big bouncy castle that had like a slide attached to it. It was awesome. Like a basketball hoop in there. Got to sit on their dock. Nice conversations with people. And keep in mind, we had like a lot of food here before I left to go to that party. Gosh. My mom made a Lipton onion soup dip. Lipton onion soup mix, but you make a dip out of that with chips. My sister-in-law made her buffalo chicken wing dip. It's really good. Although there's a friend of mine whose buffalo chicken wing dip is supposed to be legendary. I've always wanted to try hers someday. If you're watching, you know who you are. Like 2 kinds of dips. My mom does this thing where she'll cut up slices of kielbasa and put cheese over that. I don't know why we do that. And we had shrimp too. Every big family get-together that we always have shrimp. I ain't complaining. And we had champagne too. And it was a blast. And they had food at my friend's party, but I didn't really have that much. They had pizza from a place called Cam's, which I actually have had before. Here's the thing though. It's Cam's is in Penn Yan, right? But if you go there, it doesn't really go out and say it's Cam's. Like literally there's a giant New York pizzeria sign on top of out front. That's Cam's. I didn't know. And Cam's is good. Cam's is good pizza. Very good pizza. Not as good as Emilio's, obviously. I would say, I'd say it's around Atlas or Vincenzo's quality. It's good pizza. Very good pizza. I recommend it. And they made meatballs. Little Italian, mini meatballs and little slow cookers. It was really good. The towel's falling off me. I'll just hold like this. So I didn't really have much because seriously, I ate a lot of food yesterday. Holy cow! But I try to pace myself a little bit. And keep in mind when I say don't be alarmed because if you ever order sheet pizza, a slice is a square that's not very big. So when I tell you I had 5 slices, know that that's really not a lot in the grand scheme of things when it comes to a sheet pizza. And here's what's funny. More and more guests kept arriving, so they had to order another pizza. And they also had a cheese board. Oh, not a cheese board per se, but a board, different kinds of cheese plate, I should say. There was vegetables and everything. And it all looked good, but I just stuck with the pizza and the meatballs just cause. But I didn't want to have too much because one of my acts of kindness was obviously bringing the pickles and the champagne to my friend's house. The other act of kindness that is, after 2 years, I made my guacamole. It may have been 2 years since I made it. Sorry. It feels like I got water in my ear. Hold on. Yeah, if you see me shake my head like that after I get out of the water, it's probably because I have water in my ear. So if I look weird, I'm sorry. I'm talking about my guacamole. And it may have been over 2 years since I made my guacamole. But I tell you what, it was the best guacamole I think I've ever made. I really think so. And my guacamole killed last night, by the way. Everyone was talking about how great it was. My only regret is, my mom didn't really get that many avocados, so I can only really make some for dinner, because I actually wanted to make some for, guests for, happy hour, cocktails and everything. That didn't really work out. But, you know, everyone loved my guacamole. It was incredible. And we don't have any of it left. That's how good it was. Although, admittedly, I did finish up the very last. Funny thing about guacamole is it doesn't last as long as you think it does. Like, you've got about 24 hours after you make it to finish it up. Otherwise, it's going to start turning brown, and it's not really that appetizing. You're just better off, you know. And rather than throw it away, I mean, it's good guacamole, guys. Do not throw away good guacamole. It's all fun and games until someone gets rid of the guacamole. Words to live by. It's all fun and games until someone loses the guacamole. But no, this was, here's how good of a day this was. Because I have a bad habit of snapping myself back to reality in terms of what's going on. Because there were points during, like, the day, because normally, after something really bad happens, something good eventually comes along, but then I almost immediately go back to thinking about how bad the previous bad thing was, right? Every single time, you know, it's as if I gave myself whiplash. Because every time I thought about how bad Saturday, because for every moment I was having fun yesterday, I thought immediately back to how bad the day before was. And then I snapped myself back into having fun. If that makes any sense. It sounds like it's whiplash, but like, it didn't feel bad. It didn't feel like, there was no sense of dread, sadness, hopelessness, nothing. It was, I was embracing the moment. And it was awesome. I just said this yesterday. Tough times don't last, but tough people do. And considering everything that happened, my family, my friends, the good food, the boat rides, the beautiful weather we had yesterday. Today's even better, but yesterday, very beautiful weather. A little windy for my liking, but, you know, I'll take it. Trust me, compared to Saturday, it was a huge improvement. Like, I'm telling you, if yesterday wasn't a sign, I don't know what is. I could not have ever possibly planned anything that happened yesterday to happen. And it was one of the best days I've had this whole year. You know, and trust me when I tell you, this year has been a very good year. A really good year. You know, from taking matters in my own hands and going out and seeing people, to finding those people, reconnecting, going to major events like the event we had for my late grandfather, birthday parties, like the one I just went to yesterday, family get-togethers, being up here. If you were to tell me last year that my 2023 was going to be better, I would have believed you. But I don't think I ever would have believed if you told me it'd be this good. I mean, yeah, what happened Saturday, that was bad. I dare say it was the worst day of this whole year for me. As far as I'm concerned, July 29th, 2023 is going to be a date that will live in infamy for me. But that's my cross to bear. And I was actually talking with my mom this morning before she left. She had to do some things. And we both agree that I really do believe I'm going to get better one day at a time. You know, my vacation may be winding down a little bit, but that doesn't mean I still can't have any fun. You know, I'm going to see my family later tonight for dinner again. You know, tomorrow I'm going to hopefully tomorrow is when I'm probably going to go home because I go back to the daily norm on Wednesday. So I'm hoping that tomorrow on my way back, I at least go and see Ninja Turtles. I really want to go see Ninja. Seriously, I'm hearing Ninja Turtles is really good. I want to see that movie. You know, that's another thing. Like, this is the last day of July. Tomorrow is the first day of August. And it's funny. Growing up, I hated the month of August because school was right around the corner. Now, there's a lot to look forward to. You know, summer's still going on, coming up here every weekend. There's events I'm probably going to go to, especially one at the end of August. Some friends I'm going to go see. Family, you know, the rest of my vacation. Movies coming out, like Ninja Turtles and Bottoms. I really want to go see Bottoms. And Strays, that's going to be a funny movie too. My grandma's birthday is going to be at the end of the month. You know, trust me, the end of July was almost a complete disaster. But not only was it salvaged, I thrived from it. And I've got all the people who I saw yesterday to thank for it. You guys know who you are. And now, you know, it's going to be tough. It's going to be a long time before I can actually say I truly recovered from, you know, this past Saturday. But, God willing, I'm going to overcome this. Because I got a lot of people in my corner who got me. You guys know who you are. I better end this before I get emotional again. Although if I did get emotional, I swear it would be for happy tears. Oh, I forgot the sun's out. And because I was starting to well up, there's a tear starting to form. Oh, God. I hope y'all liked this video. If you did, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Find me on social media. As always, I am very humble to make this video for all of you guys who are watching your today. I'm hopeful we have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Monday. And remember, did I even do Happy Monday? I did not. And remember, if any of you guys want to talk, channel, we'll be here to lend you nose right back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.